Hi, my name is Wanda Gabriel. I am Ganyaki Hage from Ganasadage, and I'm also a social worker, and I've been working in the healing realm for over 30 years. I've worked in my own community of Ganasadage, I've worked in Ganawage, I've worked in Montreal, and I've worked all across Canada helping my fellow people deal with the impacts of genocide, dealing with the impacts of trauma, and really taking a holistic healing approach to dealing with the emotional spirit wound of trauma. And, yeah, so I've been in this field for a long time, and you know, in the last little while, I'll say last 20 years, healing has really been happening in our communities. A lot of people have taken the healing path. Some call it the red road path, getting in touch with reclaiming cultural identity and finding their place and purpose in our world. Current events right now, we see a lot of grief, but also I see a lot of healing, because the three rules of genocide that are keeping communities paralyzed is don't talk, don't trust, and don't feel. And what the recovering of the children is doing is breaking those three rules. It's forcing us to talk about the loss. It's forcing us to talk about the murders that have happened to our children. It's forcing the world to look at the reality of Canada. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty. And you know, I think at this time the children are asking us to come together, to connect, to share our tears, to share our laughter as well, so that we can reconnect with each other. Because what trauma does is it disconnects us from each other. And so the children are asking us to reconnect. And so, you know, I invite us all to find an opportunity to create circles, to connect with each other and to share the emotions that are there. You know, there's a realm of emotions that are surfacing, mostly grief and sorrow and sadness. But in connecting, we find joy with each other, and we find mutuality, and we find, you know, some laughter as well. So I invite that opportunity as the recovering of children is coming out, that we come together, we don't stay in isolation. I want to talk to the issue of a holistic healing in Jogye. It's really important that we have spaces that really take a holistic approach. You know, over the last few years, you know, with this 1 year anniversary of the death of Joyce, you know, Joyce brought to light how embedded the systemic racism is within our health and social institutions. And we really need to have a place that takes a holistic approach, that demonstrates cultural safety in practice. So in Jogye, in Montreal, we need a space. Call it a health center, call it a health clinic, whatever you want to call it, but we need a space where we have a full emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical vision of wellness. And so that's what we're asking for, is to have a space for our people who are in the urban settings to reclaim their identity, reclaim their culture, and reclaim purpose in a holistic manner. Now go.